Hey, what's going on, tribe? Welcome to my channel. So I'm just going to hit the collective up with a reading to see what guidance AA Michael can give us, because the energy right now is just so intense. Like literally, I just feel wiped out. I feel wiped out. So there's a lot going on with the sun, flares of the sun. There's a lot going on with the human resonance. There's just a lot going on energy wise. So I've been guided to hit the collective up with some guidance. Let me send you guys some blessings. So yeah, this is just going to be a general reading. So I only take what resonates. And also it's going to be a timeless reading, so when you come across this video, it's for you. And I hope everyone's taking care of themselves as well during this time, because the energy right now is just, it's insane. Yeah, there's just a lot going on energy wise, man. So just go with the flow, and whatever comes up for you just comes up. Just remember to be compassionate with yourself and to be kind to yourself and others during this time, because yeah, it's quite rough, the energy. So let's see what's popping. Right, so the first card is, this situation is already resolved. So if you've been worrying about a situation, or there's a situation that's troubling you in the situation that's at the forefront of your mind, basically, there's no need to worry about it because it's already resolved. Everything that is happening as it should. Sometimes in certain situations there may need to be action for you to take to help a situation, but overall everything is happening as it should. So don't try to force things to happen. Let things to unfold as they should, right? And worrying doesn't change the outcome of a situation. So remember to build a connection with your angels and guides, because they can also give you guidance, and they can help you from the unseen realm, because there's only so much we can do in the physical realm. And when you ask for guidance, when you ask, thou shalt receive. So when you ask for guidance and help from your angels and guides in the universe, you will receive it. The next card is detach from the situation. So some of you may need to detach from external circumstances. That was coming up in my last reading, and the channeled message that I kind of got, to detach from the external world as much as possible, right? To go within, to make sure you're doing your spiritual practices, spending time in nature, breath work, meditation. EFT tapping's also good, that I've been practicing recently as well, so you may want to check that out. But yeah, you want to try to disconnect from what's going on externally, right, in the matrix, because there's a lot going on in the matrix, right? So don't try to get caught up in that too much, because that's going to take a lot of your energy. So yeah, the art of detachment is quite difficult, because that's one of my lessons of recently as well, like being of the world, in the world, but not of the world. So we've got to kind of play detachment, right? That's even getting attached to the physical body and stuff, right? It's not easy. It's not easy. But yeah, it will go a long way. But as long as you're trying to disconnect from things that's like low in vibration, should we say, you'll keep your energy at a higher level. If you're watching the news and stuff, I would try to disconnect from that as much as possible, because that's just going to be lowering your vibration, because they're only putting things out of fear, should we say. The next card is forgive yourself, you have done nothing wrong. So in any situation, whether you have to forgive other people or forgive yourself, remember you always need to forgive yourself first. We need to forgive other people that's wronged us, so we don't hold resentment and anger, and so we can proceed on in our journey. But the main thing is forgiving ourselves. Like, we can't control outside circumstances, we can only control ourselves, right? So once you start forgiving yourself, because you're a priority, you need to forgive yourself. No matter what, no matter what you've done in the past, should we say, don't let that hold you down, should we say, or hold you back. You need to forgive yourself and proceed forward, because sometimes we can do wrong or make mistakes, right? But it's not a life sentence, if that makes sense. So just because you've done wrong doesn't mean you should stay there. Oh yeah, I've done wrong, and as long as you're not making the same mistake and repeating certain patterns, you don't need to stay there, if that makes sense. So you need to forgive yourself and then proceed forward. But it's all learning at the end of the day. There's no right and wrong. Like, it's just learning. And when you keep repeating a certain if certain lessons keep repeating, that's because you're not learning the lesson, right? And if you keep choosing to act in a certain way, that also means you're not learning the lesson, if that makes sense. The next card is lean on God and the angels for support. So that's basically about making a better connection with your guides, and communicating with your guides. So if you've got any worries or anything that's just on your mind that you're worrying about, or you need guidance or support with, speak to your angels about it, because because it's a free will universe, your angels cannot intervene without your say so. So if you need help with something, if you ask, thou shalt receive, right? Because I remember one time I was doing I was working, right, and then I was trying to get something off with a wrench, and I was trying everything, and it wasn't happening, right? And then I was like, "Oh, angels, come give me a little help here, right?" And as soon as I said that, I literally come off with ease. So some of you may need to be open to receive support. Yeah, because if you think one of them people, oh, I can do it all on my own, dude, like, you're gonna end up burning yourself out. So be open to receiving support and help as well, right? Because you're not meant to do it all on your own. And then the next card is romance angels are helping you. So some of you may be dealing with like some of you may be feeling a bit lonely and want a romantic partner, but remember to always put yourself first once again, right? Like, you need to love yourself, and then you can love others, right? Because you've got a lot of people out in the external world wanting someone else to love them, but they don't even love themselves, right? So that's how most where we're going energy wise, when you hear of like twin flames and stuff, that's like two whole souls coming together to then become one, right? Not someone lacking in one area. Do you know what I mean? It's about when you become whole, that's when you attract someone who mirrors that back, and then you come together, right? So some of you maybe just feeling a bit lonely at this time, is what's coming. But if you're feeling lonely, just do practice self-care and loving yourself, right? Take yourself out on a date, go to the cinema, put on a movie or something. Do something that some people find it weird going out to restaurants and stuff on their own. I feel no way about going to a restaurant on my own, right? Or going to the cinema on my own. So maybe you need to step outside of your comfort zone and try something new. Like, if you're wanting to do something but you're single, try something new. Treat yourself to I don't know, a date. Go to the cinema. Go out to a restaurant. I don't know. Go to the fun fair on your own or something. I don't know, man. I've been to the fun fair on my own. It's fun as hell. It's fun as hell. But yeah, so maybe some of you need to work on the heart chakra, being open to give and receive love, right? 919 on the clock. The next card is write about your thoughts and feelings. So some of you may need to work on your communication, your throat chakra, self-expression, communication, speaking your truth, right? It would be beneficial to journal, to write down what your thoughts and feelings are, just to get it out, so you're expressing, so you're not holding onto it and internalizing it, right? Because suppressing is depressing, feeling is healing, right? 1001 on the clock, 10:01 on the clock, right? Um, yeah, and that's a. I'll give you a cheat code. That's one way to manifest as well, by writing something down. Once you get it out of the ethers and the mental, once you write it down, it's now in the physical. So then it can manifest, right? So whatever you're trying to manifest, write it down. So then now it's in the physical, and then where you put your attention, energy goes, right? So then that's gonna manifest. So be mindful, because wherever you're putting your attention, whether it's good or bad, the universe is just gonna make that come to you, right? So be mindful of that. Some of you may need to communicate to someone or something. Just as long as you're being honest and true with yourself, that's the main thing that matters, right? The next card is prayer will help this situation. So one thing that I've noticed about on my journey is prayer. Prayer is asking for what you want, and meditating is receiving the answers and the guidance, right? So you guys may want to try that out, right? But also being practice gratitude as well, because a lot of people, or not a lot of people, should we say, when we're feeling a certain way, feeling low, should we say, you may be praying, oh, God help me with this, God help me with that. But when you're like in a high vibe, you may kind of forget that, right? So always practice gratitude, whether you're in a low state or a high state. That's been my new thing of the last, for a little while now actually, just gratitude, whether I'm feeling low or feeling high, just gratitude, right? And then that just multiplies. So like if I'm feeling low, it's like, yeah, I'm still grateful because it will pass, right? And then when things are going smooth, it's like, yeah, I'm still grateful because where how far I've come on the journey, should we say. So yeah, always practice gratitude. And like I was saying, that's prayer is also connecting with your angels and higher powers as well. Because you can't just rely on the physical realm. There's a lot more going on in the unseen realm than the seen realm. Trust me. Like the veil is thinning. Like the 12:21 on the clock as well. Like some of you may be seeing a lot of synchronicities at the moment as well. So be open to them. You may want to check out what the synchronicities mean. So if you're seeing a lot of angel numbers, coins, feathers, they all have a meaning behind it. Even certain animals and omens and stuff, right? The next card is guarded and protected. So this is another one. Like another thing is in this realm, everything is about the mind, right? And a lot of things is about imagination, yeah? So one thing I like to do is call upon Archangel Michael to cover me in a golden protective bubble to protect my energy, right? And also I like to call my energy back. So of an evening when I come home, I like to say, I call all my energy back from all time and space, blessed and transmuted. And I say it 3 times. And then I also ask Archangel Michael to guard and protect me while I sleep as well. Because, yeah, just be mindful because there's a lot going on energy-wise and it's very heavy, right? So always guard and protect your energy. You may want to cleanse or you can use protective crystals. So a lot of protective crystals are black, right? Shungite is, well, Shungite's like silvery, dark silver. But yeah, Shungite's a good one as well. So yeah, make sure you're protecting your energy at this time. Make sure you're not wasting your energy. Because yeah, it's good to just keep your energy to yourself at this time because there's a lot going on and the energy is very heavy right now and there's a lot going on in the collective, so be mindful of that as well. Some of you's 14:21 was on the clock. 14:21. So some of you may be mirroring something, right? There's a lot of mirroring. So yeah, be mindful of that as well. So, and also people will mirror back to you what needs to be seen as well on the journey. So yeah, be mindful of that. And then, like I was saying, this is just like clarification. Shield yourself, right? So that's just like clarification of protect your energy. to be mindful, because there's a lot going on, energy wise. So yeah, protect your energy, make sure you're clearing your space, make sure you guys are trying to stay grounded as well, because yeah, the energy is intense, and people think that ascension is about raising your vibration, right? Yes, it's about raising your vibration and eliminating certain things, but it's also about grounding down the new energies, right? Our physical body is shedding density, so we're getting lighter. But the vessel needs to be able to kind of adjust and withstand the new frequencies, right? So when we're getting a lot of blasts from the sun and stuff, you may be feeling wiped out, because when there's a lot of solar flares from the sun, like sometimes my body will just shut down, and like I'll just need a nap like at a random time of day, right? Yeah, so anyway, that's all the guidance that I've got for you guys at this time. If you feel it resonated, just hit the comments and let me know. And also, yeah, hit the comments and let me know what you're experiencing on your journey, man, because there's a lot coming up energy wise. Like I was saying, ascension symptoms, you may be feeling exhausted. For me, I'm feeling exhausted, right? 16:11 on the clock. For me, I'm feeling exhausted. For some other people that I know, they're feeling very energetic, right? So depending where you're at, you're going to be experiencing different things. Some of you may be having changing diet, eating more or eating less. Me personally, I've just been eating everything, right? And also remember to stay hydrated as well, because that's something I've been bloody forgetting to do, to stay hydrated. Right, let me send you guys some blessings. Peace, love, light, oneness, unity, abundance, health, healing, forgiveness, acceptance. Alright, gang, I'm going to hit you guys up real soon. Peace, love, and light, tribe.